as a disease germ upon the empire. And Nietzsche, the modern German philosopher, he blames the Jews, though he doesn't dislike Jews, but he says he thinks Christianity is a Jewish cult, which I don't think it is, as I think I mentioned to you. And so he has, I think he wrote a treatise called The Antichrist, and trying to free Germans of Christianity and blaming Jews for perpetrating it on them. So once again, the Jews catch it in the modern world, and we know what finally happened in Germany as a result of all of that kind of portrayal and agitation. So, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you say, we are being an apologist here. Yeah, because I think they've got the short end of the stick, frankly, the raw end of the stick, and continue to do so. And even in the present world at the UN and everything else, when they're just trying to survive again, they catch the raw end of the stick. So, because they're up against a configuration of third world nations that have other interests in mind. In any event, be that as it may, these people, at least the ones in Palestine, were these agitators taking the people out into the wilderness, showing them the signs of either their impending freedom, and one narrative, as Josephus puts it, another time he says redemption. Now, freedom, as I've told you, is a very important point in the letters of Paul. And I read you that material on the covenant of Agar, which is Sinai. And the covenant of, we are the freeborn, he says, the Christians, we new Christians, where the Jews are the descendants of the slave woman. Not more anti-Jewish invective, like it or not, it is. If you were to butt of it, if you were black or if you were Hispanic or something like that, and someone was saying that about your origins, you'd take it pretty negatively. So it's pretty negative, regardless of you say, oh, well, it's only argument, it's only polemics, it's only symbolic. Yeah, but it has a bad psychological effect on people who hear it. And therefore, cast out the slave women. I could hear Hitler saying something like that, frankly, as a justification for the kind of things he was doing. In any case, in those allegorizations, as Paul admits they are, as I showed you, use the word that such things are allegory in the same thing. Freedom is freedom from the law. Freedom from the law of Moses, not freedom from Roman. But you see, when Josephus is talking about freedom, signs of their freedom, it's not freedom from the law. It's freedom from Rome and imperial domination. So you have a double entendre of the word freedom. And if you look at the Jewish coins in this period, I put them in my books on purpose. I have in this book here, this new one, I was very intent on doing this, because I think, many people don't even know the coins of this period. I have some of these coins. I actually put some of my coins down on the scanner and got a scan of the coins from my own collection. Came out pretty nice. But just quickly, here's one of my coins here. I think I scanned. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not having very good luck here. Hello, where are you? Where are these coins? I'm not doing around here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I put it in a lot of other interesting pictures. This is the coin back here, of my own coin, and it's coin from the year 2 of the uprising against Rome. That would be 68 AD. Depicting a ceremonial amphora on the obverse and a great leaf with the logo, Freedom of Zion, on the reverse. So, that was the thing that was moving them. Freedom of Zion. It's actually the logo on the coin of year 2 of the revolt against Rome. So freedom is not freedom from the law, as in Paul, but freedom from Rome. There's another of my coins that I scanned earlier in these pictures, aside from I think I showed you this, but I'm particularly happy about these pictures of our Cal State Long Beach expeditions to the Judean desert. This is an expedition where we made holes to see if these things were hollow here, like Cave 4, which was originally a hollow out place. And this is the burial mausoleum. It says found by 2 CSULB students. One was a guy called Dennis Walker, who actually found it, and then Ron DeBay was along with him. They both got covered in Time magazine for that. They're representing me out there. And I mentioned them again, the burial mausoleum of the righteous teacher discovered 2 CSULB students. I thought I'd give CSULB as much plug as I could. And here's a lookout over the Kedron and the Dead Sea, discovered by my son, who was along with the expedition at one point. He discovered that. Pictures of that. And then here, me, of course, the hot shot, standing in the cave during the radar ground scan. And then here, the first radar ground scan of the Qumran Cliffs, carried out by the author together with the CSULB team in winter 1991-1992. Here's our radar ground scan. So if anyone says CSULB doesn't get covered internationally in books, here we are. There's our students here holding the ropes and everything. And here's another student doing the ground scan. And here's another student. This one is my son. Another one in the Cave 4, holding the ground scan box. And then here's more students. Left, the CSULB Walking Survey 1992, charting all caves from Qumran in the north to En-Gedi in the south. Here's a very nice picture here with the students climbing up here along these cliff sides. Here's another student finding a lintel in a cave about 20 miles south of Qumran on these walking surveys. Here's some more students. There's Dennis Walker again, walking up along through behind Hyrcania, one of the Herodian fortresses. So again, 1990 walking surveying. So I tried to give Cal State as much PR as I could, because why shouldn't Cal State get as much exposure as Harvard? They don't do anything there. And no, they just coast on their name and the money big time donors give them. But they're no better than you guys. They don't even have the same energy a lot of you guys have, because you guys hold down jobs a lot and do your college education at the same time. So you don't have to. So my intent often is to make it clear that you can be as good or better than them, and as I have been. And what's that? Not my phone. Okay, it's your phone.
I didn't turn my phone on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting a phone call from Harvard or something here.
And I couldn't get up to answer it.
Anyway, look here. So I put these coins here.